guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now I hope you guys had an amazing Christmas. I want to wish you guys a happy new year, which is only a couple of days away, and oh my god, how fast is 2017? I can't even speak. How fast is 2017 bloody gone? Like, literally is gone. Here I am today to do a natural, or whatever you want to call it, male makeup routine. Now, this was super highly requested by my fellow boys out there that wanted to know how I can wear makeup and how I feel confident in my own skin naturally every day. And this is the routine that I do. I literally barely wear anything, and I know that's probably a shock to some of you. I actually just love it as my passion. I don't think there's any rules to makeup, so yeah. So starting off my everyday natural men's makeup, which is always requested, and I thought, you know what, I really need to give back to my boys out there that don't like to wear full glam every day. And yes, I know it's probably a bit of a shock, but I don't wear the makeup that I normally do or the wigs or anything out in real life. Like, it's kind of like my expression of, you know, who I am. Like, you know how you see drag queens and all that kind of stuff and they go out and perform. This is kind of like what I love to do. I get to play with my makeup. Yeah, I don't know why I need to explain myself, but a lot of people have their own little theories about me, and I've seen some articles on Reddit, and I'm just wanting to clear that up a little bit. Happens when you put yourself online. There is people going to ridicule you because they are unhappy in their own skin. So yeah, let's just say fuck them and let's get on to this natural makeup. Oh my god, I've got my little dog down here because you guys want to see London again, so I thought I would bring her in today's video. I'm just going to go grab her. This is my little baby. You guys know I always talk about her on Twitter. She had a little run-in with a snake a couple of weeks ago that got into my house. And yeah, it was really stressful, but she's here and she says hi. She doesn't really like being in front of the lights, so. But yeah, this is my little girl, my little baby.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
So she's always literally down here when I'm filming, so if you guys hear like snorting or any farting, that's her. They want to wear makeup just because their skin's a bit red sometimes, or they've got acne, or they just want to feel a bit more confident, and they feel like wearing a little bit of natural makeup will help them. And I am so supportive of that because that's why I'm on here making YouTube videos. I'm not here to just make videos that I want to make. Obviously, that's a part of it, but I'm here to make videos that you guys want to see. Hi guys, so starting off the tutorial, before anything, you guys want to know what moisturizer I use. I do have a skincare video and I will link it up here, but I use the Mario Badescu Collagen Moisturizer. Now I find like this is really amazing. It's not too overpowering. I use this during the day. Before makeup, when I wake up, etc. I have dry skin, but I do get a little bit of oily on my T-zone like anyone. Kind of as my base, I don't really use primers. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Like, literally, I don't notice a difference. I don't apply my men's makeup or my natural makeup to be this heavy duty long lasting thing because I don't give a crap really if it comes off or not. As the foundation that I always use when I do use a foundation, this is super lightweight, but it can be buildable. I apply very minimal, like I mean like a little dime size on my damp beauty blender and like let it soak it up and then kind of really pat it over my face. So I like to use the Aqua Luminous Foundation by Becca. It is such a beautiful finish. This has to be my holy grail for my personal makeup that I do every day. It's super lightweight. You can't even tell that you are wearing it. I know a lot of boys are worried about, oh, are people going to notice? Don't give a shit what people think, but if you are not comfortable wearing makeup and you think people are going to make fun of you or whatnot, getting a foundation, mixing it with a moisturizer makes it very lightweight. It does counteract any redness and stuff, but you aren't going to get that coverage that you're thinking. No one notices whenever I wear my natural boy makeup. Like, I had people never ever think that I wore makeup, but I did. So it's really hard to, I guess, portray what I'm trying to say. There is totally other options out there. The Maybelline Dewy and Smooth Foundation, if you just mix that with a moisturizer, it's beautiful. It's very nice and natural. Even getting a BB cream from like Garnier or Maybelline, that is very lightweight as well, and that can definitely opt out for this, but this is just a personal favorite of mine that I love to use. Literally, like the little spatula thing, it's normally like a suction. The suction on these are pretty shit. I literally take like this much. You guys can see the beauty blender. That is how much I take, and I literally just bounce it over the areas that I get a little bit of, you know, discoloration. Nothing And I mean, when I say natural, like this is probably a lot more natural than you guys were thinking. So I love this because I get a darker shade just because I tend to like to be a little bit more bronzy. Makes me feel a little bit more, you know, natural looking. You know, so many straight guys that wear, you know, natural makeup. Like, don't think you have to be feminine or be gay or be anything, because you can just be you and wear it and not give two shits what people think, because, you know, at the end of the day, it's 2017 and people need to fucking get over the fact that boys can wear makeup and not be labeled as transgender, or not be labeled as a drag queen, or not be labeled as a feminine gay boy. Like, it's just so bad. This is a makeup tutorial, but I just want to tell you guys, don't care what people think. If you're a boy and want to wear makeup, then do it, buddy. It's just created a really, really nice natural finish. On a bad day, say if I haven't had much sleep and I'm editing, like I will be tonight, I'm going to be taking a little bit of my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Super affordable, but super amazing. And literally I apply like barely anything underneath my eyes. I bet you guys are like, oh my God, this is so natural. What the hell? Literally. I wear like no makeup ever. Guys have any acne or any pimples that you want to cover, make sure you guys use a concealer that is your skin tone, just because if you go in and use a lighter concealer over the top of pimples, it's going to do exactly that and highlight that area. A lot of people don't realize that, but if you guys use a skin tone concealer, it will blend it in naturally to your foundation or to your skin or whatnot. And same for underneath your eyes. I never use a lighter concealer underneath my eyes when I'm doing my natural boy makeup, because I want it to look as natural as possible. And if I have like white underneath my eyes and no foundation on, you're gonna look pretty scary. I used to do this routine on my ex-boyfriend all the time. I would always be getting to do his natural makeup. Like he would always just ask me to do it. So I know how to make it look as natural as possible, and use a powder and set all my foundation when I'm wearing like a full coverage mask. But you know, I'm not really fussed about it going anywhere really. This is such a natural finish that like you're not going to see it if it disappears, really, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. It's like how and why my brows are so light. So naturally my brows and my lashes, if you guys can obviously see, but my natural lashes are bleach blonde, and so are my eyebrows. They are very, very light blonde. This is just me naturally. I haven't bleached them. I'm not albino. I'm not anything like that. It's just my heritage and where I'm from. I am very fair as it is. It's just me and my roots. But for brows, I like to do obviously a more natural brow for my boy brow. I have really thick brows, so this kind of works really well. But I like to just, you know, go through my brows with a little brush, just to brush them up, because I like to make them look thick and sparse. Fill in the tail of my brow, because my brow isn't as long as I want it. It doesn't stop naturally where I want it. So this is in the shade, I think this is in the shade like blonde or taupe or something, so it is very like a natural shade. I don't use too much darker shades for my natural brows, because, you know, natural, if I say natural again, take a shot. I just like to extend my brow a little bit, literally like by like a centimeter. Holy grail products for my brows, whether it is in a makeup tutorial for you guys, like a full glam, or it's my natural everyday, and it is the Zoeva Brow Book. Now, I feel like this is super underrated. I feel like Zoeva in general is a super underrated brand. I take like this nice kind of dark taupey shade here, and I just go over where I filled in the end of my brow. So I just like lightly fluff it through, and then with the excess, I will start pushing that through to the front of my brow, like so. So once I've got like my natural kind of shape that I like, I then go in with my holy grail brow gel, which is by NYX, which is the tinted brow mascara. I take the shade Chocolate, which is kind of like a cool toned brown, which sounds funny because chocolate's normally very warm, but this isn't. And I take this and I start brushing my brow up at the front to create a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of a fuller brow, and then I brush all the way through, and then I just brush the side down, so like the end of my brow down, front up, and then I do that through the rest and lay down the ends, but keep the front and the middle of my brow very sparsely pushed up for like, you know, those thick man brows. This brow mascara as well because it is brown, and I like to coat my top lashes a little bit just for a bit of definition because my lashes are naturally pretty big. So when I put like a nice brown mascara on, it just really makes my eyes pop. I always get questions about my eyes, and no, they're not contacts at all. I don't wear contacts in any of my videos. I never have. This is literally my natural color of my eyes. And it is the Model's Own Sculpt and Contour Kit. Now I'm going to be taking this on a furless brush. This is in PPF1, and I just take the contour shade which is called Sculpt, and I literally get this on a nice fluffy brush, and I just lightly put this like basically as like a blush. I put it on my nose as well and on my cheek, just because I'm not trying to like chisel out my face. I like to apply bronzer like on where I would normally apply my highlight, just because it makes it look like, you know, like a sun-kissed glow. It looks really natural. It looks like you've just been out in the sun a little bit and you've got a little bit of tan, but you haven't. Yeah, it's a really, really good trick. It's the same for adding blush. Like, I think adding blush to a natural male makeup look makes you look so much more less like you've got makeup on. I like to get like a mauvey kind of natural lip liner, and I just use this one from Essence, which is super, super bloody affordable. And I like to go in and just, you know, sculpt out my lip a little bit and blend it out. So I'm gonna put my mirror up, so sorry guys, but I'll show you. I kind of run it on the bottom of my lip, which creates a little bit more of a redness. So it creates more of a lip line than I naturally already have. It is what I wear every single day. If not 9 times out of 10, I will wear a natural makeup like this. And I think on camera and in real life, this portrays very similar. I wouldn't leave the house if I wasn't confident, and I feel like a lot of you guys are the same. So I hope this can help you in some way as being a natural. Now, you don't have to do every step if you're not comfortable with wearing certain things, or you're thinking that it might bring a certain feature out of yours that you don't like, blah, blah, blah. This is just my advice to you guys to cater to what you guys want to do, because a lot of you have requested to see what I wear as a natural everyday makeup, and this is literally it. So I hope you guys really enjoy this video. I just want to say I hope you guys had an amazing Christmas, because I know I ate too much food and I need to get back into the gym, but I literally had such a great Christmas, and I wish you guys a very, very Merry Christmas and a very happy, safe New Year. I will be posting, obviously, back to my normal schedule next week of 3 videos. So make sure you leave any requests down below and I will totally get to them. But until next time, guys, I will see you all then. Bye.